How can you be a manager that has a philosophy, a style of play, but you can't identify who's a flawless player when you're flawless, blood?
Let's go around the clock here. Rants, you answer flawless inside. Give me your manager and the reason why you want them. Oh, right. Dogs, go on.
Yeah, that's fine. Just mute it.
Let the dogs out.
Yeah. So say that again. Say that question again, bro.
Yeah, he said what manager?
What manager would you pick and why?
It depends. It completely depends.
I got to look at the team as well. I got to look at the team. Well,
it completely depends.
Right
it depends, you know.
Like, you lot.
What you're saying? If you could have any manager, or you're saying out of the managers available?
Bro, I'm Jim Ratcliffe. Rants.
I'm answering.
You want his manager?
I'll answer your question. I want. You know what? Whoever the DOF wants. That's what.
No. But this thing is, I want you. I'm saying. I want you to. You, as much as you want a manager, right? This is big boy Manchester United. I don't want you lot just saying, right, we sacked Ten Hag now, and then we've got Van der Gaag in charge for the next 6 months. Cool. But I'm saying to you lot, give me your name and give me the reasons of why you want that manager in. If you lot are so strong on being Ten Hag out, you should be able to answer this question.
I'm everybody out. No. Man can answer the question. It's not a problem of that. Like I've said before, I haven't done my own due diligence and research in terms of managers out there. There's no standout candidate for me right now. There's no one who sticks out.
Yeah, like Flick's available. I think Spalletti's available. I think there's bare men that are available that are better than Ten Hag, bro.
But Ty, you shouldn't just stay with Ten Hag when it's not working because there's no.
Yeah, that's what
I hear that.
And also, we're Man United. You're going on like as Man United. You can't go to a team and offer them bread for their manager if you really want them. Like, bro,
this is why, Ty. We're talking.
Then say a name. Then say someone. Then
no. The thing is, though, Ty, we've all sat here and I've all said one thing. We're all in agreement is footballing structure, footballing people making footballing decisions. Therefore, that is not my job. I am not the Manchester United DOF. If we want footballing structure, that's the way it works because a DOF is going to have a list of names. If we bring it, let's say it is a Paul Mitchell, he is going to have a list of names of managers probably I've never heard of. But
and not only is he going to have a list of name of managers, but he's also going to know the way they play and he's going to have a list of players to go with them. That's what these guys do. Because even the Amarim name keeps coming up, and it's one of them ones where,
Amarim, that's my pick.
With the director of football and the right recruitment, I'll take him, bro. Do you know what I mean? At the moment,
that shout. That's more
because, bro, even when you look at Wolves, blood, look what O'Neill's doing, like, bro, O'Neill's making Ten Hag look like a chump. That's what he's doing, bro.
Yeah, and that's what it is. We want we want footballing people making the football decisions. The DOF will know. Same way people try the argument with certain players. Oh, you don't want you don't want this player here. Like, I want us to get two wingers. Do I have?
Would you take Graham Potter flawless then with a footballing structure?
No, I wouldn't take Graham Potter.
No, because of the way he got dealt at Chelsea. Yeah,
no, I don't think he has the personality. I don't have nothing against him as a coach. Do you know what I'm saying? I just don't think he's got the personality to deal with big egos, big players. And I don't want Man United to stop signing big players with personalities because those are the guys that win you trophies, blood. I don't want us to stop signing those players. I don't want us to start signing fringe players here because we got a nice manager. What's that?
United fans are saying we don't. United fans are saying no. Let's not buy a Casemiro again.
Yeah, but these lot, but they don't know. But they don't know what they want. They don't know what they want though. So I'm not listening to them.
That's facts. Not signing the player of a caliber of Casemiro is criminal.
I still think
you need players that have been somewhere, bro. Even look at Man City now. They let go of Ilkay Gundogan, They let go of Mahrez, bro. You see top players, when you lose top players that have been somewhere with that temperament, you miss them, bro. I don't care what anyone says. You can have a system and bring in players to like paper over the cracks. But let me tell you something. When you sign proper footballers that have the temperament, have the ability, they've got the CV, bro, these guys are the difference makers, bro. Whether you like it or not.
But look, they went out and signed Matthias Nunes and Doku. They didn't go for the biggest names. They went for people that they thought they could grow and elevate. And
they're not better. And they're not better because of it, though. They're not better because of it. That Nunes ain't playing now. Nunes ain't playing now.
I'll give him time though, because everyone cooks sort of second season. When you're midfield,
I hear that, but Gundo didn't need time because he signed Gundogan, who'd already played in World Cups. Played at Dortmund, played in Champions League.
Did he not start slow though? Did he not start slow?
No, he had injuries at the beginning, but Gundo's their skipper.
Really cooks, like unless you're hard.
Gundo had injuries, but bro, Gundo wasn't brought in as a project player. He was brought in to mash work, bro.
Yeah, because
do you know what I'm saying?
It's
the same way.
Win now team.
But that's what I mean. It's just like when they brought in Erling, they didn't bring in Erling to ease him in. They brought him in to say, you know what? I know what he can already do. He's going to do what he's going to do. And even though it's not working, I'm not going to drop him. I'm going to persist with him. Do you know what I'm saying? Because he's got pedigree. Signing players with pedigree. I think you need
a balance, though, for me, man.
Nah.
I don't mind.
Man United need to sign players with pedigree.
I don't mind getting players that are ready to jump up and they were hungry.
Yeah, for the squad, though. For the squad, yes. But we need players in the starting 11 that can win us games now. Like Malacia, for example. That was a player that was meant to come into his own. I have no problem with signings like that because we didn't buy him to be our first choice left back. The problem is when you buy someone like Højlund to be our starting striker when he hasn't proven himself as a striker anywhere. Do you know what I'm saying? And then you bring him in for 70 million and then he's not scoring and it's not his fault. And it's not his fault because the price tag's not his fault. He ain't been nowhere and done nothing. That's not his fault. But now he's been thrust into the limelight and he's under all this pressure to perform. We done the same thing with Memphis. We done the same thing with Memphis and then he left us and improved tenfold.
And even Anthony, you could say, like 2 seasons at Ajax, like really?
Yeah, nothing.
I'm talking more so about Højlund being not only thrown into the limelight like that, but then what you bring him into. Because the one thing that City do is they bring you into
stability
with experienced players around you to help you
and quality. Because that's what we lack. Whether it's a seasoned player, whether it's a younger player, what they need to be is of quality. Like Rants just mentioned there, Malacia. I like Malacia. In an ideal world, there should be a first choice left back in front of him, and he's the backup.
This is what the best teams do, and this is what even Fergie used to do, but Pep does it now. Flawless. When you look at it, Man City got rid of Gundogan and Mahrez, but they got rid of 2. Bernardo Silva was the big one that everyone was like saying he's going to go Barcelona or PSG. He ended up staying because Pep Guardiola was like, I can't afford to lose 3 of my most experienced players in the same summer. Bernardo could go. I know he signed a new deal, but he could go next year. But then you've got Rodri and De Bruyne still for another year or 2-3 years. Then you've got Ruben Diaz, who Laporte left. You've got Ruben Diaz in there now. Aki's becoming experienced. Then you've got Gavardio coming under them. I feel like the best replenishing. If they lose 1 or 2 experienced players, they keep some of them there and then you refilter it through, but you never lose 3, 4, or 5 at once. And that's what has enabled them to be successful. And Alex Ferguson was the same at doing it as well. We might lose 1 or 2 players a summer, but he would keep always a few experienced man. But at the moment, I look at our experienced man, I look at our leaders, and I don't think we actually have many. I know Varane obviously is a leader in terms of what he's won and his experience, but I don't look at him as a vocal leader. He more leads by example. Casemiro might have language problems, so he can't really set that tone. Martinez is still young, despite looking like he's got that arrogance. Anana, Ericsson, like Rashford.
Yeah, but a lot of these men are getting thrown under the bus because there's poor leadership from at the top. That's what it is, bro. Because at the end of the day,
that's surely what we're hoping is going to change. Because I don't think Eric Ten Hag.
No, but I think his leadership's poor, bro. I think that he ain't got the respect. Yeah, he ain't got the respect of the players that he should have, bro. Because he ain't done nothing, bro. Like it's very clear. We
won a trophy last year, and we got.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. But them man have been winning trophies without him. It don't matter. Like
the captain, the captain selection.
Yeah, but the captain selection. The captain selection was bug. Like it was bug.
Yeah, I agree.
And then when you look at that,
turned him a bit. Situation.
Yeah, but bro, look at the captain thing. So that already shows you he ain't got the bottle to pick his own captain because Bruno was the captain last season anyway because Maguire wasn't playing. So all he done was strip Maguire of the captaincy and gave the full-time captaincy to Bruno.
Who would you gave it to, bro?
So he didn't really change much, bruv. It doesn't matter. Like,
I'm just asking you.
It doesn't matter. The captain in the dressing room is Cass, bro. Or Varane. It's one of them two. Cool. It's one of them two, innit? The bottom line is he's fallen out with Cass. He's fallen out with Varane. Ericsson was complaining about his lack of minutes on international duty. Bear man are chatting. This bro he hasn't got the dressing room under control. He doesn't. Do you know what I mean? It's very clear. It's very clear that he doesn't have it under control.
I would have gave the captaincy to Varane, by the way. So that's but
the thing is that now Varane is sitting out. He's playing the Leicester centre-back partnership from 5 years ago, blood. Instead of Varane, and he's talking about tactics, bro. This is what this brother's doing, bro.
It's clever, though. You know what he's done, though? You know what it is, man? The manager's clever what he did, though. Because now he's got an excuse now to drop Casemiro, Varane and that. Because they're not captains, are they? So that he can say, well, hold on a minute. You're just part of the squad. Whereas Bruno Fernandes, he ain't going to say shit to the manager. He going to play the same way. He going to do whatever the manager does. He going to run around. He going to do whatever. So there was a reason why Ten Hag didn't want to give them the captaincy. Because now, if they're real leaders and they're real captain, everyone's going to be like, well, hold on a minute. You've just dropped our captain here. What's going on? You've just dropped one of our leaders here. So there's a reason why now you're seeing it. Now Varane's thinking, hold on a minute. You said that these lot were leaving in the summer. You said Maguire and them were leaving.
And now you're relying on them.
And now and then when it goes wrong, you know what I mean, for the team, because I want the team to do well. You think Varane doesn't want the team to do well? And Casemiro, they're winners in their
bro.
head.
Do you see the Casemiro the Casemiro quote, like that's doing the rounds? I don't even know how legit it is, but man was just basically talking about like the change in the mentality, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
And change in the mentality. I agree with that.
And there's just a lack of that killer mentality, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. It's almost like man okay with not winning, bro. Like it's mad. He's not used to this. Do you know what I'm saying? He's not used to this, bro.
So what are you man thinking it gets worse then before it gets better?
Oh, 100, bro. This month we're going to get crucified, bro. You see this December run where man have to deal with Liverpool and all them man there. We're gonna get mashed up. We're gonna get mashed up, bro. Because the belief is not there. The belief is not there.
I don't think he makes it to the new year. I've said this. Yeah, I think he gets sacked before the new year's out. Whether it's
the new owners come in, the new structure comes in place, and I wouldn't be surprised if the DOF and these men aren't already speaking to managers.
I said I'll talk. Yeah. I said I'd actually give it. I'm going to give him till the end of December. Obviously, technically speaking, right now we lost 6 in a row. Obviously, before then it's like okay, cool. But I want to assess between now and the end of December whether things can improve.
Look at our results, Ty. Look at our results. You know, we haven't. This is the only time we've won back-to-back games this season. Yeah. Look at our results.
I went through it yesterday, bro. I went through who we beat, the relegation teams and the
That's it.
I mean, loss or win. There's nothing in between.
We haven't drawn one. I don't think we've drawn this year. It's either wins or losses. Yeah,
yeah, it is.
And you know what? My boy said a good point. I don't know why I've got the hairbrush behind like I'm doing court, but I picked up the hairbrush, you know. But what's it called? I was gonna say, and my boy even said, what team goes to Bayern Munich, Copenhagen away in a Champions League group game, scores 3 and doesn't win? And I was like, do you know what? It is true. Like that is rare. Like so this is the thing, like people could me in the comments, and I don't mind it because I'm thick-skinned, it don't even bother me. But I agree with what a lot of you say. However, like I'm still on the side of giving him time and hoping that it can change and believing that a few players coming back.
That's what I was, bro. I was the same way you.
Yeah, but Ty, we're saying where does the hope stem from though? Because there has to be some sort of reality behind the hope. Where does the hope come from?
It's faith in Manchester United, which I get. I understand that. It's just because you love Manchester United. You said hope.
And you know what? I actually do rate. I don't look at him like an Ollie, where as much as I enjoyed the Ollie vibes when Marshall Greenwood and
I'm more disappointed though, Ty. I'm more disappointed in Ten Hag.
Yeah, because you thought that this is the best coach. Yeah, Said, I'm with you. I thought this was the best coach we had from Fergie. I agree with that. I thought this. That's why I back him.
Look at McKenna and Michael Carrick now. Look at how they're balling right now, Middlesbrough and Ipswich are near the top of the league. They were the real coaches. Ollie was just there as a face. He was just there, you know. What should I do, lads? What should I do?
That's it.
Kieran McKenna was a brains behind him.
Keeping the harmony together, yeah.
Ollie ain't got a job, and this is Ten Hag. Listen, this is why I'm more disappointed with Ten Hag because I'm like, man said I can't play the football I can play because of certain players. Why don't you flip and drop them then? Why don't you just tell them, no, listen, you're not in my team, you're not in my plans.
But bro, you signed 14 players. You can't blame the lack of players.
Well, there you go.
He's done, man. He's cooked that.
Like, bro, man has seen Sabitzer leave us, yeah. When Sabitzer was at our club, I was like, yo, give him more minutes. Never played him. Now he's balling out of Dortmund, bruv. He's balling out of Dortmund, bro, in the Champions League. He's doing better than us.
Okay, yeah.
And he's playing on the left. He's playing on the left now. All of a sudden, we were playing him in the 6. Man's playing on the left and balling out. I'm like, yo.
Nah, honestly, don't get sucked into all that side. Trust me, he hasn't been doing that.
But I'm saying, though, you misprofiled him. He keeps misprofiling players.
Yeah, but bro, he's better than Mount, though. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, we let go of Fred and Sabitzer and brought in Mount and Amrabat, yeah? Mount and Amrabat ain't doing nothing, bro. Like, they're not playing, neither of them.
And that's what ties into coming back to what he's trying to do. That's why he's cooked. Like, when he's saying...
I couldn't give the philosophy right now.
I can't play.
Man said we wanted to press, yeah? But then we just stopped pressing. How come we don't press no more? Bro, we pressed for like 2 games, blood, this season, and then all of a sudden we don't press no more. We don't press.
Because
we don't press, but we're not defending deep either. Like, it went from being a transition team and then we're not moving the ball.
The big thing for me as well, though, that would make me change is, you know, when you see the players like not caring, not trying, like these players are still, whether the message is
for the badge, though.
Whether the football, no, bro. Listen, when it was Ollie and it was Watford away and we got pumped, like you could tell, like it was just done. But the players are not giving up yet. They're still trying. They're still.
You know why, Ty? I've said it. I've used this analogy here. Listen, you can be behind a manager, but still be misguided. If you're going out there and you're playing for a manager, but you still don't know what you're doing, bro, that's even worse than a team actually saying, you know what, I've down tools. Because at least they're true to what they are. They've just down tools. But if you're going out there and you know you can get better out of these players and you don't do that and you don't know what you're doing because the managers have a clue, bro, which one are you more disappointed by? Which one are you more disappointed by? I'd rather be disappointed by the team that doesn't actually know what they're doing. Because they need to want the down tools. They said, you know what, we've down tools, we want the manager sacked. And then later on, when another manager comes in, fair enough, they probably play better. But my thing is, these guys go to the football pitch and have no clue how to play football.
But they're
That's
still
madness.